Hello! Oh my gosh, you guys, how are you? I have not been live in about 13 million years, it feels like. But hey, here we are. I am so freaking excited to talk about the Lightfield collection. If you've been following in stories or you saw stories today, you saw a little sneaky peeky of them. I went through and talked about it there, but I wanted to have a little home for it here on the feed as well. So I thought, well, what better way of doing that than going live? Maybe I'll catch a few of you on the live, which would be super, super cool. But if you are new to my world, which I know that there are a handful of new faces here, welcome. Hello, I am Megan Holly. I am a branding photographer, confidence coach, and podcaster slash speaker. And my mission in this world on this page is to bring more joy to the world, to help us all find a little bit more magic in the mundane, because life can feel a little bit kind of like we're on autopilot. And so finding magic in the world, when and how we can, is so important in my opinion. And so if you haven't experienced some of that here yet, you will, whether it's dance parties, literally moving your magic, to, just stepping into your confidence, dopamine moments with jewelry and things like that. And so that's where the Lightfield collection comes in. It's me basically wanting to have a way for you and the people that you love to have little reminders of magic in your life, in little luxury like existence, aka a beautiful hoodie, some plant jewelry, and eventually I would like to have more. And actually on my form for people who are ordering anything from the Lightfield collection, there is a little spot to put like, is there anything else that you could see, wanting or thinking would be cool to have as part of it? Because I want this to be an us thing. I'm just starting with a few things because this is all new to me, right? I'm not a product-based business, but I wanted to have a few things to be able to spread the love and just become together as a community. So I'm going to take a little sip here. I do have a filter on because the lighting is really weird in here right now. It's getting dark and I don't have a lot of natural light. I do have my ring light on. So I picked a filter that helped to, this is black, so black is black, right? Like it doesn't change. I mean, yes, there's different tones and like depths of it, I suppose, in clothing, but like it's not like that different. But the other color of the sweatshirt is, so I picked a filter that looked as close as possible because the actual just no filter, it did not look proper. So I was like, okay, well, we're gonna find something that looks as close as possible. Now, you will see on the order form that there are actual photos of it, and those are as true to real life as I can get of the colors. If you have questions, let me know. Also in my stories, there is, when I had more natural light, there is, videos of it there, at least for the next 24 hours. So let me take a sip of this and let's get started. I'm going to start with the plant jewelry because it's stunning and it's gorgeous. And if you hear me squealing and squawking and all the things, you'll see why in a second. Also, after all of that hullabaloo, my favorite question to ask this community is, what is lighting you up? What is it? Put it in the comments. If you're watching the replay, interject, say hello, drop your favorite emoji. Let me know what's lighting you up. I believe the more that we find at least even the smallest thing that's lighting us up, and we talk about it out loud, we share it with people, the more we find additional things to collect and little gems of magic to collect. So, we got to do that. So make sure that you're dropping that in the comments so that we can collectively celebrate each other. All right, let's go. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna spill this everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna start with the plant jewelry that is in this collection. Now, we are supporting, through this collection, we are supporting two different, oh my gosh, you guys, here we go, right? We're supporting two different women in business, both local to me. I'm in the Plainfield, Illinois area. So they are local to me in kind of the Woodridge and Romeoville. I was like, where is Margaret from? Romeoville area. So through that, so this first little beauty here is one of the many pieces from the Lightfield collection in the plant jewelry. So as you can see, it is a copper stake. It is about yay long. This gives it a little perspective. You can put them in bigger plants as well. I have tested them in different ones, and they look wonderful in all of them. Let me pick a few others here. So these are handmade by Margaret, which I find to be just so amazing that she kind of does the copper, I saw a little video of her like bending the copper, all the things, picking out all the beautiful little pieces that she does, so that we've got a lot of different gemstones. Right now in the collection we have amethyst, we have some turquoise, and then we also have a few kind of neutral different stones in the mix because some people, just want neutral. So we've got a few different ones. As you can see, they're stunning. Let me grab a turquoise one really quickly. Here is a turquoise one. It's a nice chunky kind of raw piece. So you really just, whatever one it comes in the mail is going to be absolutely stunning because you really can't go wrong. A little pop of color, but more importantly, a little bit of this beauty. And this is like with my ring light. Imagine when the sunshine is shining and this is coming in and it's just throwing rainbows onto your wall, which is exactly what will and would happen if I had sunshine to do a little bit of demo for you, which believe me, I will do when we have sun. It is, if you live anywhere where it's been snowing for like 800 days straight, it's snowing again, I believe. I saw some flurries. We haven't had a lot of sun lately, which can be a little rough, but these are stunning. They are like lightweight in one respect, but the prism is obviously like a nice little heftiness to it, but they are lightweight, they are not super heavy, and they are very sturdy at the same time. So these are the beautiful prisms. I know it could be a little tricky to see with the ring light on, but this is what they are doing, my friends. In the videos and my stories from today, you see me having it with like just my upper light on and whatever, and it's catching the light in the coolest of ways. And so that is that. So those are going to be on the form where you can order, and you can have one, you can have multiple, and if you are local, we are doing local pickups, so you don't have to pay for shipping or anything like that. Again, I'm in the Plainfield area, so surrounding areas is totally cool. We can set up a way to meet. You can come pick it up here. I can come to you depending on the distance. All the good things. So there's so many ways to get these if you are somewhat local to me. If you are not, of course, these little puppies can ship on your way. And depending on your order size, like if you order maybe multiple, or you order it with the other part of the Light Felt collection, which is the hoodies, it'll depend on your final size of your order. But yes, so the next part, because I want to make sure that this doesn't get super long and crazy, the next part of the Light Felt collection are the hoodies. So the hoodies are special because they look like kind of just a high-end, nice little simple hoodie, if you will, but they have a little magic on them. So one way they have magic is on the right forearm. They say make your own magic. I know it's backwards in the video, at least to me, and but it is there to be a little reminder to you that even on a hard day, even when you're sitting at your computer getting a little stressed out about the work you're doing, when you're driving long distance to drop the kids off and you're just getting a little bit overwhelmed with life and the mundane moments of it, you can look down and remind yourself that you are able to make your own magic. So maybe that's putting on a song that makes you just feel so good. Maybe that is calling up a friend and being like, we have not done X, Y, and Z in a long time. Let's do it. Maybe it's finding a little sunshine, out there. It is finding a beautiful leaf. It is all the things that are so simple that a lot of times we take them for granted. So there is that. This hoodie comes in 2 colors, and the back is what makes it even more cool. So not only can you have your own little inspiration throughout the day, you can spread it to other people. So on the back, it also says make your own magic. So that way, when you are standing in line at the bank, getting your coffee, all the things, you can tell and remind people about making their own magic. And so together as a collective, with all of us wearing these out in the world, we will remind people that that is possible. And hopefully it'll be a conversation starter, because they might say, oh, I really like your hoodie. And then you might meet somebody who's really stinking cool. You might inspire them to find something beautiful in their day. And so we have the butterfly in the center here so that when your hood is down, you would still see all the words, if that makes sense. So you would still be able to essentially read the Make Your Own Magic. This is hard to do without it being kind of up and hanging. Well, even that wouldn't be helpful. I need like a mannequin with arms. But yes, it says Make Your Own Magic across the arms and back. Let's see if I can spin around and show it properly here. It'll be a little bit hard just to get the right angle, but it goes across the whole entire back. Stunning way to spread a little love. It is, I have it tucked up right now, but it is, hits me kind of right about here now. It is technically called a cropped cropped hoodie, but it's not cropped in the sense of like, oh, it's so short. This is a medium on me. Now, I am only 4'11" and I have a shorter torso. So for me, it hits down like way down here. So I would suspect for somebody who's a little bit taller, it would hit more kind of like at the top of the jeans, give or take, depending on obviously so many different things like your body type, shape, all the things. However, as you can see, this is where it hits me. I am in a medium and I'm a pretty true to size medium for the most part in tops. So that kind of gives you a little bit. The neck is elevated because it's got this little kind of ribbed stretchy. I don't know if you can see that because again, we are just working with this ring light on my phone here, but it's got this little ribbed stretchy kind of triangle here, which makes it really, to me, it makes it elevated. Like you can put it on with a necklace and it feels kind of like if I put like, you know, more dressy pair of jeans on and a boot or something like that, could look really cute, a little bit of jewelry, all the things, and you're ready to go. But also lounging around, just being cozy is great too. So again, this is medium, very true to size to me. It's not like super fitted, it's got space, it's got movement, all the things. So if you like it fitted bigger or smaller, you know, take that into account. So I like mine to fit kind of just like this as far as hoodies go. It's not tight, it's not super baggy, it's just right. I definitely prefer, because I am short and this feels like it's a little taking me over, I do prefer like a little, you know, little moment, a little tuckaroony. It is thin, so it's not bulky and crazy, heavy, but it is cozy and warm at the same time. So you don't feel like, you know, you're shoving like a pillow into your pants when you're, have you ever had a sweater like that where you're like, this feels like I have so much happening? You won't have that with this. So you can do that. I also, like I started out with, love with thinner type shirts like this to do kind of a true faked crop, because I tend to feel like I feel a little more elongated for my body type and my shape, a little more elongated. So it's very versatile as far as kind of how the look can be. If you were wearing it with leggings, it wouldn't cover your butt, well, at least not for me, but it at least goes down a little bit, so it's not like just like all out in the wind. It's definitely more, you know, a little more cropped as the description says. So that is that. It comes in two colors. It comes in the black and then this kind of beautiful seafoamy kind of greeny blue. The other thing is it's got the same ribbing that's in the little V here. It has that down the arm as well, which makes it like, just again, I really wanted something that was elevated, feels good, and can like wear, like if you take care of this, right, turning it inside out so that the lettering and all that stays nice and like intact over the years, it's going to be like one of those fabrics that just gets better with time. You can see how like, ooh, how soft and cozy and good the inside is. But that is kind of what we're working with. That also shows you, like, this is the hood. That's how thick the hood is. It's not super thick. Here is the bottom of it. It's kind of got like a, you know, kind of a raw, whatever you want to call that, like hem. So kind of a vintage fabric, if you will, in my opinion. Again, I'm not a fashion person. This is just having some extra little love and magic in our community, and all that goodness. So that is that. You have seen the entire collection as we speak. I am interested in kind of seeing what we can do and how we can grow the collection in the new year. But for now, just for this first little drop, we are keeping it simple. But yes, so we are going to do a quick turnaround for these orders this time around just because of the holidays and making sure that our small businesses that we're supporting can fulfill whatever I do have some of these in stock, but the hoodies are going to be pre-ordered because obviously, right, we need different sizes, all the different colors, all the things. So if you're just coming on, just kind of launching a little mini collection of magic items that we can add in more magic into our lives and our world, and there are two different things. So we've got these plant jewelry pieces, which go into your plant pots. And you can take your beautiful little plant pot and you can stick that in there. And as you can see, I have no natural light really right now. So we're just using the ring light right now. But if you could imagine this with sunlight, it just projects rainbows onto the floor or the ceiling or wherever, you know, wherever it might be in your house that the sun is coming in. So this beautiful little thing here, we've got a couple different colors and things for that. And then the hoodies. So everything is in my bio. The very first little kind of thing that you see when you go into my link is going to be the form for this. You can fill it out. You can put in what you want, how many you want, all the things. That way I can kind of like finalize your order and then get going to sending you magic and sending kind of just some goodness into the world. If you have any questions, please let me know. Don't forget to let me know what is lighting you up right now. Do not forget that. It is just so important to keep speaking it out. Don't forget to get your daily dance in as well. Move your magic a little bit. If you haven't been hanging out in stories with me, please make sure you are. This month is my birthday month. So December is my 40th birthday month this year. And so we're going big. That's what kind of part of this kind of launch of this is a part of. I'm doing a coffee gift card giveaway currently right now, so it'll only be alive for 24 hours. All you have to do is go slide a bar in my stories and you're entered. Please go do that. I kind of mentioned that, like, hey, if you skipped doing that because you're like, oh, I never win anything, or you know what, like somebody else can win it or whatever, go do that. Just, it's a little reminder that like you're here, you're alive, and that you do deserve to win. And my bangs are doing crazy things. Any of my Bang babes, just, oh my gosh, whatever. Sometimes just like being open to the fact that you could be worthy of winning, right? And there's no worthiness that's added into this, right? You're just sliding a bar. But what I mean by that is we don't even believe that we're capable of being lucky and abundant sometimes. I have so many people who will say, oh, I never win anything, right? No, not when you're thinking like that, you won't. So come and join that if you see this within the first 24 hours of it being up. We've also got some other big giveaways that will be happening as well, with some big prizes, like over hundreds of dollars of just things that are from other small businesses, most local to me in some way, shape, or form, and some other fun things I'm throwing into the mix. Oh, also one of the main like big prize of the giveaway, somebody will get one of these as well. So if you order it before the giveaway and just say you were the winner, because you never know, of the giveaway, you would be reimbursed for your hoodie, obviously. So don't stress on that. So yes, so many fun things this whole month. A few other things that I'm just like gonna keep kind of throwing into the mix, but more than anything, it's to celebrate you being here alongside me in this crazy wild world and just finding more magic. And so don't be shy, jump into the giveaways, jump into all the things, and I will see you soon. If you have any questions at all about, well, anything really, the giveaways, the collection, all of it, I am just a DM away or a comment below away, and I'm here to help. One other thing that I already kind of started sneaking was that I'm doing a $40 off for my 40th birthday, $40 off of either branding sessions or coaching sessions that you do a deposit down. If you do the deposit down in December, you'll be able to book your sessions anytime through March 31st. And you get $40 off your chosen package, and that's either branding photography, and there's multiple tiers of options for that, and then also any coaching packages as well. So again, so many things going on. I don't want this to get too long. I love you so much. Thank you for all your love and your support, and go on and find a little magic in your day, my friends. Super important. Oh, and don't forget, my little cup is my favorite here. It says stunner on the inside, and don't forget you are a stunner, because you are.